Lucy Scott-Moncrieff is from the Law Society and is with us this morning. Lucy, the government says it's trying to save here £350 million, trying to make legal aid accessible to just those people who really need it. You don't agree, though, do you?
Well, I think everyone who gets legal aid at the moment really needs it. We all understand that cuts have got to be made, but cuts that actually cost the taxpayer more money in the end hardly seem the best way to go about it, and that's what we think is happening.
Do you think? Do you think this is a false economy? In what way?
Well, the advice that people are given will help them decide whether or not they should appeal a decision by a local authority, for instance, or whether or not they should go to court. They're not going to be getting that advice any longer, so people are going to just have to make their own minds up about whether they've got a good case or not, and then they've got to take it forward by themselves. And the difficulty with people acting on their own in court is that they don't know the ropes. So the judge is going to have to explain everything to them and make sure that they get justice, make sure that they understand what it is they have to do. That's going to be extremely time-consuming. So all in all, that part of it is not going to save any money, and that's within the Ministry of Justice. But then there are other knock-on costs. People will decide not to go to court. People will lose their homes who otherwise mightn't have lost their homes. We've been hearing about all the massive changes that are taking place starting from today. The one thing we know about massive change is that it doesn't go right first time. And so there are going to be an awful lot of things that need to be sorted out, and there's going to be no legal advice for people to get those things sorted out.
You talk about cutting costs. Couldn't lawyers cut their prices?
Well, nice thought. The last time that legal aid rates were raised in line with inflation was over 20 years ago. And in fact, a year or so ago, we had a 10% cut. People don't go into legal aid law to make a lot of money. They make a living, but barely.
Divorce, personal injury cases, housing issues, these are all the cases and areas that will be affected. Are there other options out there for people who now find themselves not able to get legal aid but wanting some kind of representation?
Well, there have always been CABs and law centres and so on and so forth, but they are also...
So Citizens Advice Bureaus.
Citizens Advice Bureaus, sorry, yes, but they are also having their funding cut. And indeed, the Citizens Advice Bureaus rely on legal aid lawyers to be able to provide expert advice in complex cases, and that's all going to be gone. So, no, I don't think that there are going to be the sources of advice that there have been up until now.
Difficult times ahead. Lucy, thanks very much for coming in and explaining it all to us. Thank you.
Pleasure.